not someone to shy away from the contact. It's the Silva, sends it long. Ox beats the first one. Finds support. Standard back on the inside to Ox. Paarl Roos. Questions being asked here of their defense. Brits to the middle they go. The Cook still going. He breaks a tackle. He is going to finish. A brilliant time. Blake the Cook. That is absolutely outrageous. Jaden Brits accurate off the tee. Bearing in mind that they've got a very reliable kicker in Pieter Berg. And Paarl Roos as well. They've always been a set-piece driven team and very strong in that department. Corner ace, professional rugby player himself and formidable coach, comes to the right. Pfeiffer. Oh, charged down by the opposite number, Pieter Berg. Will he have the first say? De Silva tries to stop it for all money. No, says Mr. Hagelin. Try's been scored. And against all odds, Boland Landbou take a 12-0 lead.
Die tuisspan. Nou sien ons Travis Pfeiffer, net te veel tyd, maar die goeie werk van Pieter Berg, van 'n onskatbare waarde. En as die momentum wat hom oordra oor die doellyn en die skeieregter is daar om die 3 toe te ken. En is Boland Landbou met hulle stert in die lug.
Fades it in, does Jaden Brits, and 12 becomes 14, and slow ball to the right, they go. Pfeiffer, Klein. Tian Basson will back himself. Still going is Tian Basson. Incredible work by Boland Landbou. Again, Van Leeuwen. Carries strong. Quick ball to the left. Alters Robbie. Stoffels. He's got one man in front of him. Standard does well defensively. Still going is Keenan Stoffels. Stepped in a phone booth and looked after by the try scorer. De Cook and Berg. Again, Paarl Roos still going. Some consistency and walks over. Does Liam De Silva almost too easily and casually from the Paarl Roos scrum half.
Sien as die bal deur die hande, die voorspelers harde werk gedoen het, Zach Hickman en Key. En uiteindelik was dit Liam De Silva, die debutant van 2025.
The right foot kicks it a mile as Travis Pfeiffer. School will tell you that's over. It's been very successful off the tee this season, Travis Pfeiffer. Adrian Leroux, Derico Messina up against Zach Hickman and Gerrit van Vieren. Smitty, Ian Smitty as I call him. He's done that incredibly well for Paarl Roos this season, and this time Travis Pfeiffer makes sure he gets the kick away, and Blau going up the middle. Now it's Ox. Kick over the top into space, and this could be dangerous. Keenan Stoffels.
Ja, as 'n laag vat daar so Andries op Jaden Ox, verskoon my.
Jaden Brits with a kick of about 45 meters, and these days the schoolboys do that with their eyes closed. No breeze out here today. Comfortably has the distance, has the accuracy as well, and he adds the extra 3 points. Boland Landbou 17. De Silva on the right foot. Jaden Ox. Berg. Still going is Berg. Standard now. Exceptionally fast is Standard on the inside to Brits. This is magic from Boland Landbou. Jaden Brits gathers. Boland Landbou making a statement here at the Paarl. In for their third try. Jaden Brits in for his second.
Weer al uitstander. Die skoppie is deurgesit deur De Silva. Jaden Ox, jy kan nie in sy keel gaan afskop nie. Van den Berg of Pieter Berg val die lyn aan. Hy vind vir hulle uitstander wat twee verdedigers klop en dan die harde werk verrig deur die kookwater skrimskakel Jaden Brits. Hy druk 'n pracht 3 vir sy span. En skielik as 'n groot druk op die skouers van Paarl Roos Gymnasium.
Somewhat unfamiliar territory here for Paarl Roos. Gert Kemp again goes up, and as expected, the driving maul has been used. consistently out there today. Still going off Paarl Roos, and referee brings us back for a penalty against Boland Landbou, and also obstruction from Paarl Roos in that instance. And he's got some tall options at his disposal, but he's Gert Kemp, who is the man. Again, Zach Hickman now with ball in hand, and Altus Robbie waiting for it, and now they get some momentum going forward on Paarl Roos, and the referee says no, obstruction, and a penalty against the visitors. And a sigh of relief for Boland Landbou. Kent, not to be mistaken for Kemp, carries again for Paarl Roos. Space on the left if they want to use it. Zickman opts to keep it tight. Has had a stellar season, has Zach McMahon, and now to the left they come. Travis Pfeiffer, show and go. Boland going nowhere. Gert Kemp, offload to Altus Robbie. He'll be tough to stop from that distance. Inches short on Altus Robbie. Space on the right hand side. Pick and go. Paarl Roos. Crucial for him to score next. Kemp. Again, the Boland Landbou defense holding strong. To the left they come. Zach Hickman bulges over for the opening score in the second half, and that is exactly the start that would have hoped for. It was the Boland Landbou second team who fought back from behind to take victory against Paarl Roos. Dante Christians. He's a big man in the inside centre position for Boland Landbou, keeping ball in hand. They find space on the outside. Ox into space, is a sight to behold. Up the middle of the field is Jaden Ox. Still going is Jaden Ox. Still going. Knock on at the end. And Lynn Thunder waiting it for on the right hand side to finish that off, but you cannot give that man an inch of space. And just too easy for Boland Landbou to get the ball to the edge here and expose the Paarl Roos Gymnasium defence. Charge down once again is Travis Pfeiffer, and Peter Bath for a second charge shot try in this fixture at the Paarl Bath, and everything is going according to plan for the men from Boland. 2001 team from Boland Landbou beating Paarl Roos by 26 points to 5 with a 21 points difference as Jaden Brits adds the extra 2, and reliable off the kicking tee as this young man. 31 plays 14, and the points margin growing by the minute. To the right they come. Ox into space. Stunned, giving chase. Keenan Stoffels doing his best and managing to hold on to that and getting fortunate to touch.
En hij maakt het moeilijk dan voor Paarl Roos om oor die voordeellyn te kom. Wat betekent dat er 'n bietjie meer druk is op die Paarl Roos span.
Big scrum here. Brett Berg show and go up against the Silver. Paarl Roos. Could this be a nail too far? Should Boland Landbou score this try? Waiting for it. Cody now. Christians into space. One to beat. Dante Christians. Inches short here. Keeping it tight. Boland Landbou. Meter or two to go for the men from the Paarl. To the left they come. Cody now. Ox breaks one tackle. Dots it down. Boland Landbou. Another 5 points. Things are coming too easy for the men from the farm. Played most of the beginning of this game. Kent to the left they come. Kemp. Stoffels. Travis Pfeiffer up against Elite Thunder, who does exceptionally well and drives him into touch. Some replacements on the park. 21, Jaden Paarl on the field for Paarl Roos. The lineout's gone awry, and Paarl Roos in the hands of Leon Barnard. A tough man to stop. Going just short again, Leon Barnard. Luke Kent over the try line. Yes, says the referee. 5 points for Paarl Roos, and that is crucial for the Maroon Machine. Travis Pfeiffer talked about his accuracy. Nudges it over. Paarl Roos, 21 points, plays 36, and Paarl Roos need to hold on to possession. It's a Dutchman, Marnus van Leeuwen. Kent again out the back. Pfeiffer up the middle, runs into Henry Radder, who says you're going nowhere. Slow ball here for Paarl Roos. No one wants it. Gert Kemp gives it to Crispy Skuman. Gets the offload to Smith. Stoffels again inches short and manages to worm his way over. Almost made a mess of it, did Keenan Stoffels, but 5 points nonetheless for Paarl Roos, and the fight back has begun.
Stoffels, uiteindelik is daar iets wat gebeur vir hom, en ons weet hoe gevaarlik hy is en hoe belangrike skakel is in die span van Paarl Roos Gymnasium. Bal besit, doellyn wat wink. Van 'n oomblik gedink hy gaan die bal verloor, maar Keenan Stoffels.
I'll do a moment for them to do that. Van Leeuwen goes up and LaRue rips it, and it's a whole pack of forwards in that driving ball, and now it's Altus Rabi with the noggin in his hands, going to rearing to the left, and Altus Rabi agonising close, dots it down. Paarl Roos eventually gets reward for a dominant driving ball, and all of a sudden there's only 5 points in it with a kick to come. And you have to think carefully, Virgil, about who will be appointed or named as the king of the match, as Travis Pfeiffer adds the extra 2, and all of a sudden we've got 3 minutes to go and 3 points in it. We never thought we'd get here, but a King Prize Derby series never fails to disappoint, or never fails to impress and entertain. And as you look at that driving ball, Altus Rabi barging over. Under pressure, Paarl Roos, and penalty, says Mr. Hagland, and now decision time for the captains. Trailing by 3 points, you want to win it. Under pressure here, Altus Rabi to find his jumpers, finds it again in the form of Gat Kemp, and the driving ball set and going forward. Joined by all the backs now, Tian Basont adding his weight. Matthew Clay, his brother, is accustomed to playing in those positions, still going on. Altus Rabi and Paarl Roos, and held up over the line. No, says Mr. Hagland. Penalty try for Paarl Roos. And as you talk about it, Virgil, they've stolen this game from the Boland Landbou team. King Prize Derby series ending in a dramatic fashion as we look at the emotions across the players, their bodies and their demeanour. Boland Landbou surely had this in the bag up until the very last minute.
Andries, my king of the match was aan die begin Jaden Brits. Hy het goeie werk verrig. Maar hier aan die einde was daar 'n man gewees, Gert Kemp, wat de hand opgesteek het. En hy was betrokke in die spel, seker gemaak dat sy span voorvoetbal besit. So, the king of the match vir my gaan na niemand anders as Gert Kemp, die nommer 8 van Paarl Roos Gymnasium.